What's going on, y'all? Just getting back from a workout, which reminded me of something I watched last night that I was kind of thinking about making a video about. The whole, you can read the title, the whole Rich Piana new drama that's surfaced in the past couple days or so. I don't know when it first got uploaded, but, um, you know, I, some of y'all disgust me, man, for real. You're sitting here and, you had your little discrepancies with him when he was alive. Okay, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? He's not perfect. You're not perfect. Nobody's perfect. But after somebody dies, you just show a general amount of respect, for the family, for him, for all of his loved ones. You just have a certain amount of respect. Nobody wants to see anybody on YouTube, on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and any social media outlet talking negatively about somebody who they've lost. Nobody wants to see that. And that's what a lot of you people don't understand. People like Chanel, some of his friends, people on the 5% team, his mother, they don't want to get online and see all this negative stuff that you post about their loved ones. I'm sure it bothers them. It bothered them when they were alive as well. But, after they die, you're just crossing the line. And with this new drama that surfaced, for those of you who haven't seen it, I don't know if you can still see it while I'm making this video because, I had to click on like 5 different links from different posters to see the video, and each one only has like 1,000 views, but almost everybody's already seen it. So, they're posting it on different sites. Somebody's getting it taken down, presumably Chanel or somebody else on the 5% team. But basically in the video, it's about 30 minutes long, but it's only about maybe 15 minutes of actual content. Like there's a big 10-minute period in the middle that I skipped through. And they might have said a word or two, but it mostly wasn't anything. It's mostly about 10 minutes in the beginning, 10-minute break, and then 10 minutes of more content at the end. And within this video, you can hear Rich. He's basically going off on Sarah for stealing and trying to get a green card out of him. And within the video, you can hear him. They're riding in a car. And you can hear him. He's driving, and you can hear him. He's making stops, and he's having different transactions. Apparently, he was selling steroids in the video, which I don't know if that was something he did all the time. People have accused him of that. I don't know, but in that video, he was selling steroids. I mean, you can hear it. But, in between those, he has 2 transactions, one like more in the beginning of the video and then one later on in the video right before it ends. On the second transaction, when he gets out to go inside the guy's house, that's when the video ends. And you can just assume that Sarah's recording. It sounded like she might have had 2 phones because at one point in the video, he was saying something about, apparently she tried to like her suggestion for making everything better was if she broke her phone, and he was looking at that phone, so she must have had 2. I don't know. Like I said, it's only audio, so we can only assume what was going on. But yeah, in the whole video, he's just going off on her like, how could you do this to me? How could you steal from me? Your mom's staying at my house, blah 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 blah. And a couple parts in the video, like at one part, for example, he said, I would love to take you over there in that park. And so you can fight me because apparently she's talking about her last boyfriend hitting up on her, and she fought him back. He was like, you won't stand, how he talks, you won't stand a motherfucking chance against me, sir. You won't get one goddamn lick in, and all that goddamn shit. But I don't think he ever put hands on her. Then there was one part in the video towards the end where it sounded like he did like that. And she, of course the whole video, she's crying, she's hysterical, which are probably crocodile tears, you know what I'm saying? Or just she's upset that she got caught. Not because she did it, because she got caught. You dig what I'm saying? Because apparently this had been going on for some time, and he had already caught her and gave her another chance. You could just kind of assume that from the video. But she's crying, and a lot of people are saying when he did like that, he was hitting her upside the head. But it just doesn't make sense because she was crying the entire time. If somebody starts hitting you, you're going to have a different reaction than just keep on crying like you've been crying. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, Rich ain't no small guy. So if he just landed 4 punches clean or slaps, she just not going to keep on crying like nothing never happened. You know what I'm saying? I think he was hitting his hand, and that's what it sounds like. It sounds like he was... And then it just doesn't even make sense because you could tell it was more of a slapping noise, like it was hitting an open palm. So that either means he was hitting his own hand or he was slapping her. And just as fast as it happened, there's no way he was slapping her that fast. You know what I'm saying? So, all those people saying he hit her, he might have been beating her ass, but I don't think he was doing it in that video. I really don't. But like I said, man, all you people in the comments, and most people seem to be on Rich's side because, if there's any validity to what he was saying, then he was in the right. But like I said, just why even release that in the first place? You know what I'm saying? You have to assume that came from Sarah. Obviously she was the one recording. I don't know if she leaked it. But even if she didn't leak it, why the fuck are you recording that, sending it around? Always playing the goddamn victim. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure he did some things wrong, just like you did some things wrong. I don't know who did more bad things. It might even be equal. It might be 50-50. Both of them might be to blame for the failure of their marriage. But he's dead now. Why are you leaking around audio trying to make him seem like the bad guy? Which backfired on your motherfucking ass because, I went to your Instagram and you didn't disabled all the comments, I can assume because of all the bad comments you were getting. I saw them comments you were getting when y'all first got divorced and he released the green card video. So I can only imagine what you're getting now that he's dead. Those motherfuckers are pissed. But like I said, man, she disgusts me for even trying to leak that audio and all the people saying negative things on the video. You disgust me. You disgust me. I don't think he hit her. If he was selling steroids, who cares? See, that's what I'm saying. What I understand about you guys, all of y'all have this fake sense of morality about what bad things are acceptable and what bad things aren't. You know what I'm saying? You don't get mad at him for doing steroids. You don't get mad at him for, I know where he was coming from when he made all those videos, but in a way, kind of influencing people to do steroids. He's educating people, and that's a good thing and a bad thing. It's a two-sided coin. But he makes videos about steroids. He admitted doing steroids. They said he died with white powder. His wife tried to say it was pre-workout. I don't believe that shit. Even if it was, I think it was coke. I think he was doing coke. But y'all don't get mad at any of that goddamn shit. You don't get mad at any of that. But him just giving somebody some steroids when he has availability for it and selling it to one of his buddies, that's a problem. You know what I'm saying? Get out of here with that fake sense of morality. None of that other shit he did was a problem, but when he sells steroids to another consenting adult, then it's a big problem. Come on, man. Y'all got to grow up. Y'all got to get out of that shit. And y'all do that all the time. It kind of reminds me when Amigos, I think it was about a year ago, maybe a little bit longer, but when they said they were talking about McConan, when he came out the closet and said he was gay, and people, and I think it was Quavo, he was like, shit, you got to question his street cred. You got to question if he was doing what everything he was saying he was doing. And then they had some other homophobic comments, and motherfuckers are getting mad as hell at them. These motherfuckers talk about doing drugs, selling drugs, killing people, whooping ass, pimping hoes, all that goddamn shit. But the minute he says anything negative about any gays, then they're the bad guy. You know what I'm saying? Get out of here with all that goddamn shit. But back to the Rich Piana video. Like I said, man, leave him alone. Let him rest in peace. I just want to be this. I didn't even want it to be this long. It's already about 9 minutes. But let him rest in peace. Sarah should be ashamed of herself. Anybody else who keeps leaking videos, I'm sure that old girl will still be leaking videos at Amy West, the one that was leaking all the, supposed pictures of the arm implants and all that shit. I'm sure she'll be leaking more videos. Leave it alone, man. He's dead. Let's think about the positive things he did. Oh, and another thing that was in the video, I almost left this out. At one point in the video, he said, Big Boy, Big Boy from Heavy Hitters. He said, yeah, Big Boy stole from me, but that's different. I'm not fucking him. We're not married, which, it is worse if your own wife steals from you. But a lot of people in the comments are saying negative things about Big Boy, too. Because like I said in the video, he insinuated that Big Boy... Well, he didn't insinuate. He straight up said, Big Boy stole from me. And I don't think Rich knows too many big boys other than, Heavy Hitter Big Boy. So I'm sure there's going to be some controversy with that in the near future when Big Boy hears the audio. I'm sure he'll come out and try to defend himself and probably say some more negative things about Rich. Like, man, I ain't steal from him. Whatever. The homie Mac Truck, I'm sure he'll come out and make a video or two. Like I said, man, all this shit is just, it's disgraceful. It's disgraceful. I'm disappointed in you motherfuckers, and you should be ashamed of yourself. You motherfuckers disgust me. You're speaking all these negative things about somebody who's no longer here. You should be ashamed of yourself. But that's it, man. I just want to make a quick video. Appreciate y'all watching. Let Rich Piana rest in peace.